Okay, so completing the square, like I promised, when there is a number in front of the variable squared. So you had this question on there. If you notice, there's that 7. So in this case, I got to get rid of that 7. So to get rid of it, I can divide everything by 7. Okay, so I'm going to divide 7, 7, 7, 7. I'm dividing both sides by 7, so it's not affecting the value of the equation. So that cancels. I have a squared minus 14 divided by 7 is 2. And 63 divided by 7 is 9 equals 0. Okay, so I've gotten rid of that 7. It's not that bad. Sometimes you'll end up with a weird fraction, but don't worry, the calculator will do the math for you, okay? All right, so now I'm going to do like I did before. I got to move this over. So minus 9, that cancels. So a squared minus 2a, leave that blank, equals negative 9. Okay? Then I'm going to take that number, negative 2, come over here, divide by 2 every time, and square it. Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 squared is a positive 1. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides. Okay? That becomes negative 8. And then over here, remember, I got to get it to look like this. And remember, I showed you the shortcut. Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1, so that's what goes right here. Okay? Then all I got to do is square root both sides, move my 1 over, and I'm done. Okay? So square root. So that's a minus 1 equals the square root of negative 8. Now, negative tells me I'm going to have an I involved. And 8 is the same as 2 times 4, and 4 is 2 times 2. And I always mark out. If I break it down, I mark it out. So I have a pair of 2's, so that 2 is going to go outside with the I, and I have a 2 left over that's going to go in the inside. And don't forget plus or minus, okay? All right, then all I have to do is add 1 to the other side. So a equals 1 plus or minus 2i square roots of 2. Because remember, we always put the real part first and imaginary part second, okay? That's why I always put that in front if you're wondering. And that is how to do it with a variable in front.